it's Jody here from The 7 Effect, and in this video I thought I'd talk a little bit about coming out of coronavirus and future-proofing your business. So essentially at The 7 Effect we help coaches, consultants and experts build a lifestyle business, and what we mean by that is a business where you can make 6 figures a year, work 3 days a week and do the stuff you love. And over the last 6 weeks in our Business Builder program, I ran what we called the LBB, Lifestyle Business Builder Stimulus Package. And it was very much focused on me helping people get through isolation and keep their businesses afloat. And I feel like we had our last session this morning. In fact, we had a pretty crazy session this morning. So some weird stuff going on, which is in a cool way. I'm part of a business coaching program called Black Belt. So my business coach is coaching me to go from 6 figures to 7 figures, whereas I coach people to go from 0 to 6 figures. And in that community, Black Belt, run by Taki Moore, one of the coaches in there who's based over in the States, he's got a big global community, shared a contact of his who's a photographer. So this guy is based in New York. His name's John. And he normally photographs entrepreneurs, lifestyle kind of stuff, and goes to big events and does photographs. Obviously, with coronavirus and the isolation in place, there's no events for him to go and photograph. So really clever, what John has decided to do is take professional photographs. Hey, Michelle Jules Parson, how are you? Nice to see you. I'm loving watching your new house unfold, by the way. Thank you for sharing all the pictures of every room as you style it up. So Michelle, I was just talking about a photo shoot that we had this morning in Lifestyle Business Builder. Would have loved to get you in there, honey. It was our final life raft session. And this photographer, John, who's based in New York, normally photographs events. And obviously there's no events to photograph, and he photographs entrepreneurs' lifestyle photos. And so anyway, I found him through Black Belt. He photographs now people's Zoom events. So funny. This morning, I did a photo shoot literally on Zoom. So John's there taking photos of me, and I'm running a workshop with the business builders. And yeah, watch this space. Could be some interesting snaps coming your way, because the reason I did it is I need photos for our social media and to build landing pages. Like, I don't have a huge pool of new photos that match our new brand. A lot of them are old. The last photo shoot we did was a couple of years ago with Amy. But anyway, moving forward, I know Michelle says, oh my God, the wonders of technology, huh? It's pretty amazing what a creative brain can do in situations where their world, it's like the ground falls from beneath you. I'm an events photographer. There's no longer any live events that I can photograph. The people, the entrepreneurs, the speakers that I photograph, what are they doing now? They're all on Zoom. Clever John, I'll do a package where I'll photograph their Zoom events. So watch this space, folk. That's going to be pretty cool. But what I wanted to share with you is coming out of coronavirus. I think it's really important. Now's the time. I feel like the rescuing is over and we're into the recovery period. Even the isolation rules here in Adelaide are starting to ease slowly but surely. We will return not back to the old normal, but hopefully a new normal. And there's 4 really big things that I think we need to get in place if you want to future-proof your business. And one of the most important things for you to have in your business is a really good quality keynote presentation. And this is essentially your story unpacked, following the journey of the hero's journey. It's a really good model to follow. And you can share this as a keynote presentation as a speaker. Michelle, you're an amazing speaker, perfect for you. You can share this in webinars and educate and share lessons around it. And it's also a really powerful skill to have. So I think everybody in business, the types of businesses we do, number one, you've got to get your story straight. You've got to have your presentation up and running. The 7 Effect was completely born out of me sharing my story in the leadership world at women's conferences when I was an employee. And I just talked about the journey of Snow White syndrome and how I had my wake up moment and started a goals club. so many people asked about the Goals Club. Our original Goals Club was called the 7 Effect because there were 7 of us in it. And so we started this Goals Club, and I just started talking about it. People came running up to me, how do I get in the club? And so through that keynote, it created this huge opportunity for me to build an entire business working with Amy. So that's pretty cool. I'd say moving forward, get your keynote presentation, or at least your story, sorted. Michelle says, I can vouch for that. The LBB keynote day I did with you was a godsend for the book launch. Yes, that's right. You did such a good job of putting that into practice. And, you know, moving forward, Michelle, I think there's a huge opportunity. This is what we've been talking a lot about lately in LBB, to take that story and for you to create a really beautiful webinar that you can share with people online that talks them through the process of the emotional will. So next time we catch up, because I know we're doing coaching together, let's get that done. People are having great success right now with sharing their story on webinars and then inviting people who really resonated with it to join their programs and work with them. So a lot of our business builders, the newbies who have just started, are thrown into the arena. They're running live webinars and I'm teaching them how to pitch, and they're selling stuff from just sharing their story and journey. Pretty freaking cool. So get your story sorted. The second thing I think is really important to have is a high value product. You want a product that is somewhere between $2,000 and $5,000 that you can scale to 6 figures with. That's really the secret to making 6 figures a year working part-time. Without a high value product, it's always going to be hard because you're going to need lots and lots of customers to hit your income goals. So story, high value product. The next thing is brand and positioning. Now, Michelle, I love you as an example for this. So much so I'm frothing at the mouth. Look at that. When Michelle first joined the Lifestyle Business Builder, one of the first things we embarked on was repositioning her as a end-of-life companion and the high-value funeral celebrant that she is. She was already operating that way, but she wasn't positioned that way in the market through her website and her branding. So getting your branding right is really important. And how beautiful has it been, Michelle, to see your brand come together, your photo shoot where you're looking amazing, your new business cards, your new website. And we joke about the fact that we have this ugly folder in LBB, which is all the old 7 Effect paraphernalia of when we launched our business, and we had some really ugly marketing. And I remember one time Michelle brought out one of her old brochures. I'm cracking up thinking about it. Michelle, I hope you don't mind me sharing, but Michelle brought out one of her old brochures and shared it in LBB and said, my God, I look like I'm advertising pet funerals or something like that. So getting the branding right is critical. It was such a funny thing. I'm still laughing about it, Michelle. Look what she said here. Sounds good. And because I have a lifestyle business, I'm able to take all of next week off to celebrate hubby's 50th. Yay! I never would have been able to do that if I wasn't working for myself. I now really appreciate your big stick. You make it sound like I beat you with a big stick. But you know what? One of the things Michelle says all of the time is, thank you for coaching me to get out of my own head. A lot of people are doing the things they're doing because they haven't had someone challenge their beliefs, their thoughts about what's actually possible. I knew from hiring Michelle as the funeral celebrant for my father's funeral that she was a high value practitioner, and she just needed to think more high value in her business. You know, a lot of people weren't taught how to build a business. They just are passionate about the work that they do. So it's been amazing. Get your story right, build a high value product, position yourself in the right way. And then the fourth thing you need to have in place if you want to future-proof yourself as a business in coaching, consulting, or expertise is a 6-figure plan. And what I mean by that is a really clear 12-month strategy of how much from who by when to get you to your goals. So these 4 things are super important. And next month, we are actually running a 4-day boot camp. Now, normally we have 15 people in it, but because of the corona isolation stuff, we're sticking with under 10 people. We've got 8 places, actually only 3 left, to actually spend 4 days with me and just 7 other business builders to get these 4 things done. So this is a really exciting thing. All of our programs for the last couple of months have been happening online, and that's been a great pivot. We've now got recordings and we can create new online programs from them. But next month, the Life Design doors open again here at the Life Design Studio. I'm pointing that way because our training room's out the back. And I'm running a 4-day business boot camp. So we're going to be developing your story and your keynote, which is an incredibly valuable asset. We're going to be designing your high value product on the day. We're also going to be creating your branding and actually building it in Canva and making it look beautiful, and even putting together your marketing copy and paraphernalia. And finally, on the 4th day, we're going to bring it all together in your own 6-figure plan. 4 days, build a business or grow a business. It's going to be amazing. Now, Michelle's done some of these workshops with me before, and she'll be the first to attest of how awesome they are. Last year, we had our business builders go through, most of them did all of the workshops for the boot camps, and they were some of the most fun you could possibly have building a business. So I'm really excited to actually bring it together in a 4-day boot camp. Me, you, and a small group. If you are interested, type boot camp in the comments below and I can send you the details. I do only have 3 places left, but I really think that this is the time to roll up our sleeves, come out of Corona stronger than ever, and let's future-proof your business. Do you know who this is also really great for? Is if you've gone through the coronavirus isolation and for some reason you've been made redundant or you've lost your job and you're thinking, you know what, I want to do something different. The business boot camp is the perfect place to start, because we literally in 4 days set you up on a platform that you can build a 6-figure business working part-time. Super, super cool. So those are my tips for you today. Tell your story, get it refined, look at the hero's journey as a model, and from your story we can create webinars, keynote presentations, and really cool content that will allow you to build rapport, connect with people, and then have them want to come and work with you at a deeper level. The second thing we want to do is we want to create your high value product, something that's worth at least $2,000 up to $5,000 or more. $10,000, $20,000 is brilliant. And we design that so that you don't need any more than 50 clients a year to reach your 6-figure target. The next thing we do is your branding. Let's position you with marketing copy and visual branding that looks right for your marketplace. And finally, the 4th thing is building your 6-figure plan. Let's get the 12 months locked and loaded so you know exactly what to do for the rest of the year. So thanks very much for watching. Michelle, great to see you here, and send your hubby Rick a huge happy 50th from me. I'm sure you're going to have the most beautiful week together in your beautiful new environment that you've created in your home. And for everyone else out there in the business building, 7 Effect or Jody Nevid communities, until next time, have a beautiful weekend, and remember, live life by design, not by default. I'll see you soon.